Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap. It is July 25th. I'm actually filming today, the afternoon of July 25th, in a very unusual place. You may see these landscaping bricks behind me and wonder where I'm standing. Well, you know, a lot of residents have told me they've really been shocked as they've been driving up to the exit ramp for Burr Ridge. When they see this, they never knew it was going to look this good. And you know what? Neither did I. Take a look at this. Landscaping is going to be on both sides of the bridge, both north and southbound on both exits. This is all in place already on both sides, and as well as just about the entire southbound lane looks like it's complete. They've built the approaches now, connecting the land to the actual bridge itself, and I wouldn't be surprised if they open that up by the end of the week. But you'll probably may even find out before I do. But the bridge is coming along great. Thanks for your patience. I know the traffic is a pain in the neck as it was this morning when they were doing some pothole repair. But you know what? That's kind of the price of progress sometimes. But when it comes to road construction, I've always noticed it's a real pain going through it and waiting for it, but we're really happy once it's done. Well, last weekend we had concert on the green. The R Gang really played to a packed house. It was phenomenal, and they really outdid themselves. They even did an encore. The encore alone lasted 5 or 6 minutes. We really appreciate the efforts they did. And tonight we have Spoken For is playing. Hopefully the rain's going to hold out. On Saturday we had the recycling event put on by Christine Redonio and Jim Durkin. That apparently was also a great success. On Monday night they had the Plan Commission meeting. That was actually to a packed house also. Apparently the mayor of Willow Springs came over, as well as a number of people concerned about possible flooding of that new property that we forced annexed by the Trinity Lutheran Church on, I'm not sure it's Berge or Bugie Lane. It depends on how you want to pronounce it, on Long German Church Road. That'll be going up for a vote this Monday at the board meeting. But the Plan Commission meeting went on for a lot longer than they expected. But looks like things overall went well. And the developers are still trying to make sure they do the best thing for the village and the residents. On top of that, this week I had the village hall office hours. We had someone from a really wonderful organization, kind of a professional golf organization, looking to build a facility in the village. More on that later, but a lot of details yet to be worked out on that. I also met this week with some residents from 89th Street to talk about the possible annexation of that property. I'll tell you, it was pretty amazing when I even drove in there. It really does feel like a little bit of a Shangri-La, a little alcove down there. I understand why they're so attached to the I guess the serenity of that area and the beautiful properties and beautiful trees. That's certainly a wonderful neighborhood to be in. I'll keep you posted on that. This week also the Oberweis campaign was in Burr Ridge doing some fundraising. They're actually going to have a fundraiser here in the upcoming weeks for Jim Oberweis, who's running for U.S. Senate. This morning I had the honor and pleasure of having breakfast, or actually probably a late breakfast, early lunch, with former Secretary of Transportation Ray LaHood from Peoria. He came through town to help me out, give me some advice on trying to get our zip code for the village. There's nothing like talking to somebody who's also a former congressman to know more of the ins and outs and how to get that done. I'm not giving hope on that. That'd be one thing that could really help put Burge on the map, literally and figuratively. Tonight, of course, we have the concert. On Sunday, we have the 5K veteran run for veterans. That's at 9 a.m. The race starts. The gates open at 7:30. We're going to have a celebrity guest on stage, by the way. Well, I'll tell you who it is. It's that we have the entire event will be kicked off by none other than one of our most famous residents, Jim Peterick. He'll be there around 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. At least he's scheduled to. Hopefully that'll still work out. One thing I'd like to mention, and I finally got in to see a house this week. There was an attempted burglary in Burr Ridge, and here's how it kind of happened. It was in the southwestern quadrant of Burr Ridge. an older woman that someone was knocking on the door. She didn't hear it. They went around the house with a crowbar, trying to open up all the doors and the windows, and the patio windows. You tell by the pictures, there's some major dents along the doors. Eventually, they smashed the glass and forced their way in, only to find her in the laundry room. Based on her reaction, it scared them away, and they left. Thank God, and there was nothing taken, no injuries. But that's one of the MOs that I'm told by the police department they do. They knock on doors if they don't hear anybody. So sometimes they even say it's better off saying, who is it? And can't open the door right now to maybe let people know you're there. But it's also one of the tricks that people play when they're potential burglars are doing when they're going house to house trying to sell things, as we did even on our street with someone selling mulch. It turned out that guy had a rap sheet, as I mentioned in a previous week, I believe, and also for burglary and for dangerous drugs. But he ended up. But that's the kind of thing we don't know their intentions. But that's really why we don't want any people that do not have permits, soliciting permits to go around from door to door. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoy the pictures and the view. Make it a great week.